one of those batches that I had not intended to make, but here we are. So I did this soap last week. It is, I'm calling it Silk and Milk, and it has local sheep's milk, it has goat's milk, and it also has local corn silk that is supposed to be absolutely wonderful. It gives a nice slip in soap. So I have this corn silk that I dehydrated and use about a tablespoon per pound of oils. And anyway, I ended up, when I did my vertical column molds, or my column molds, sometimes if I don't measure it quite right, I end up with like larger pieces on the ends. So I ended up with quite a bit more scraps than I had originally intended for, hoped for, whatever. And then after shaving that down, I ended up with about 12 ounces of scraps. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make another batch, but I'm going to combine this with my chamomile oats soap. So I have another soap that I do regularly that has goat's milk. These are all unscented. It has goat's milk, it has chamomile tea in it, and it has colloidal oatmeal in it. So I'm going to do kind of a combination of both. So in here, these are my oils. That's some of the goat's milk right there that's kind of gotten colder. I'll spritz, or I'll blend that in before we can see that. And then I have got my colloidal oatmeal in there. Oh my goodness, can't talk today. Okay, over here, this funky looking stuff, this is the chamomile tea, and it is the corn silk, and it makes this really nice toasty color. And I think this is just the corn silk can make it darker, but the chamomile tea I think is going to be even darker, and that's going to be really nice. So it's going to have my oils, of course. It's going to have sheep's milk, goat's milk, chamomile tea, colloidal oatmeal, and the corn silk. So it's going to be in colloidal oats, if I said that already. Anyways, it's going to have lots of really good stuff. So this kind of gross looking stuff, this is a lye solution. You can see that is the corn silk. You want to add it when it's really, really hot. So what I did is I did the tea, I cooled the tea down, then I put in the corn silk, and then I add my lye solution so it dissolved as much as it's going to dissolve. And I'm going to go ahead and strain this out and then blend it in. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And then once I have this emulsified, add that in. I'm going to do my tall and skinny molds for that, because I like to make, for my face bars, I like to make them smaller bars. It's just easier to hold, easier to handle when you're doing your face or smaller surfaces. So let's go ahead and get started.